Recently, I've been getting recommended a lot of iceberg videos on YouTube. For those of you who don't know, an iceberg is a look into a specific category, with the top of the iceberg being the stuff that many people probably know or like less absurd, and the deeper it goes, the more absurd or weird it just gets. I decided why not do one of these iceberg videos for Beat Saber, because you know, I'm Mr. Beat Saber. Shout out to this mad lad for making the iceberg, and I will leave the original post in the description. I will also be adding some of my own stuff, so yeah, let's begin. Tutorial level. I'm pretty sure everyone knows this, but if you click on the help button in the HUD, you can play an official Beat Saber tutorial. Crazy, I know. Score system. The score system for Beat Saber ranges in points from 1 to 115. The size of the swing, the angle, and the accuracy determine what the score you get for each block will be. There's also a multiplier to the left that can multiply the score per block up to 8 times depending on your combo. Facebook. Facebook owns Beat Saber. Changing colors. You can choose the colors used in the game. Pretty common knowledge, but it's on the iceberg, so yeah. Infinite automatic height. Old glitch where you would have infinite automatic height. Pretty weird, but it must have felt cool to be infinitely tall, you know what I'm saying? Statistics menu. This one kind of confused me, but I'm assuming it's talking about the old statistics menu that you could view. This menu was taken away in around 2020 from the main area, but they brought it back in a later version in 2021 where you could view it in the help menu, which is the same place as the tutorial level. Old HUDs. Beat Saber has had many different HUDs throughout its time. Some sucked, others were good. I personally like the one we have today besides the advertisement in the middle. I don't like that part of it, but it's probably the best one we've got.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water.
Okay, I know the first two layers were pretty simple, I guess, but here is where it starts to get a little weird. Quirky, if you might say. Hidden meanings in the OST songs. This entry alludes that Beat Saber OST songs have hidden messages / meanings in them. I couldn't find too much about this, but the most prominent example I could find is from the song Full Charge. The song Full Charge could be hinting at someone dying or getting resuscitated in a hospital or ambulance. When listening to the song, at the beginning of the song, you can hear heart monitor beeping noises in the background. And right before the drop, you can hear the words clear and shock. So those two hints kind of allude to this being about reviving someone, but you know, that's just yeah. Flying cars. This one is a weird Easter egg that has since been removed from the game. The way to access this Easter egg is you have to go into party mode and play Legend on hard difficulty. After you beat the song, it will ask for a name. Enter the name Flying Cars in all capitals. Then play Legend on hard difficulty again. Now, if you look up, there will be flying cars above you. Just pretty cool. Workshop support. This entry was also kind of confusing, but I believe it is hinting at Beat Saber possibly, or even planning but scrapped, workshop support. This would be cool, but nowadays with mods, custom sabers, custom everything, I mean, who needs workshop support, am I right? Am I right? Difficulties beyond Expert Plus. This entry talks about the difficulties beyond Expert Plus. You must have custom songs to access them, but there is a version of Ghost with Expert Plus Plus, Expert Plus Plus Plus, and Expert Plus 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 Plus. So it's a lot of pluses, is what it comes down to. CFR 3. This entry talks about an error people could get when trying to join a Beat Saber match in multiplayer. This was a huge issue back then, with a ton of people getting it when multiplayer was first released. Saber burn marks on Quest. This entry is about when playing Beat Saber on PC, if you were to touch the ground with the sabers, it would make burn marks in the ground that would disappear after a bit. On the Quest version of Beat Saber though, there are no burn marks to be found. Maybe this is because of limitation issues, but I personally don't feel like this would be super hard to make. Maybe one day they'll add it, but they haven't yet, so. The tutorial narrator. This entry talks about the person who narrates the Beat Saber tutorial level. There's not much known about this person, there isn't even a name in the credits. There's basically no information about the person who narrates it, and I wasn't able to find anything. If you guys find anything about the narrator, let me know in the comments, because I am now curious about it too. Alright guys, since we're halfway through the iceberg, it's time to talk about today's sponsor, the subscribe button. If you like Beat Saber or VR in general, make sure you use today's sponsor, the subscribe button, down below so you don't miss a video. Also join my Discord because a lot of the members want new people to talk to, so yeah, that would be down in the description below. Lol pants. Man, I've had a lot of trouble finding this one. I'm going to skip this one because I don't want to get anything wrong, so sorry about that, but if you guys know any information about this, You can let me know in the comments. OST map makers using third-party tools. This entry is possibly alluding to Beat Saber OST mappers not using their own map maker for the songs. There is no confirmation of this for sure, but a big thing people point to is Freak, who is now part of the mapping team for the official Beat Saber levels, but has made several tutorials on how to use a third-party map maker. Original Origins song. In an early build of Beat Saber, there was an original Origins song that existed before the one we got in OST 3. The OST 3 one is merely just a remix of the original one. This original one was used in the first build ever of Beat Saber, and I just think that's pretty cool, so yeah.
It's me, Mario.
The multiplayer avatars are not human. Bro, do these look like humans to you? They have floating heads. These are not humans. They gotta be aliens. I know they gotta be aliens. I just listened to PSVR Mod Support. That's a good one. That's a good one. OST song cover photos are actually different songs. Before they added custom photo covers for the song, they used photos from the mapping as the song cover. But looking at some of these photos, some of them look like they don't match up with the song, which could mean they took a picture from a different song and used it as that song's cover.
Come on, man! That's too easy!
Distant white flashes in multiplayer lobbies in build 1.21.1. This one is pretty self-explanatory. Sometimes when playing Beat Saber multiplayer in 1.21.1, there'd be flashbang flashes that seemed pretty far away. Probably from the aliens. Main menu ambient source. This one I had some trouble finding, but I believe that this is about the weird ambience noise from Beat Saber menu screen. It sounds like it was just made in like a song making program, but who knows.
Welcome to the underground.
Where do the cubes come from? This entry talks about the fact that no one knows where the cubes in Beat Saber actually come from. Like, what are the origins? What's the backstory of the cubes? Why are we chopping them? Curiousness of this was added to even more when they added broken blocks to the main menu screen. I don't know what it could be, but it's probably just the aliens again. Hidden story lore. I already made a video on this, but this hints at there being profound lore in Beat Saber, even though nothing has been officially confirmed yet lore-wise by Beat Saber. Beat Saber is located outside of our galaxy. This entry hints at Beat Saber being a real thing, just located outside of our galaxy or universe. The player uses the quest as a gateway to access this place outside of our galaxy. Kinda silly, but a very interesting idea. Build 1. Build 1 is the first ever build of Beat Saber. It was actually made available to the public and has no UI or menu, and has only a tutorial level and the original Origin song from earlier on the Iceberg. I was actually able to get this version and play it for a little bit, and it definitely is a Beat Saber version. This version is available online, so I recommend trying it for yourself if you're curious about it or you just want to play some more Beat Saber. I know this is one of the shorter Iceberg videos, but I thank you for watching it to the end. Make sure to subscribe down below if you want more Beat Saber stuff. Make sure to join the Discord to talk about Beat Saber and even talk to me. I'm in there sometimes. And remember, the aliens are watching us. They're watching us!